Teachers and taxpayers are now opening up after hearing the unsettling news revealed in that state audit. They've had time to look through it. They say although the students absolutely come first, at some point they have to worry about their own livelihoods. WXI 12's Bethany Cates went out in the community to talk to people to get their reaction to all of this. Bethany, this is a story we've been following for a long time. Significant news today on just the second day of school. What are you hearing from teachers and regular folks in the district?
Well, they're telling me as teachers, this puts them in a very hard position because while their job is to put the needs of students first, they also have to worry about job security. And as a taxpayer, it's very unsettling to know that their hard-earned money is being mismanaged.
I think a lot of us were blindsided. A lot of us, it's hard to even make sense of that amount of money kind of going missing.
And while the money has been going missing for a couple of years, business has been running as usual. And now that the public is finding out, teachers are worried about what is coming next.
It puts us in a weird position where we want to make sure we're doing right by the kids, but you know, most have their own families and their own lives, and that's also very important.
The audit report comes just after an emotional school board meeting on Tuesday, announcing that up to 350 jobs could be cut, leaving teachers very uneasy.
Definitely takes a little bit more kind of going to bed and waking up and thinking, do I still have a job? How is this going to work? How does this affect even the supports at schools?
One exceptional learning teacher says behind the smiles on teachers' faces, all of the uncertainty is hitting them hard.
It's really difficult, like knowing so many people who are in the EC department and working with those people and watching their reactions as well. It's a lot to process.
It's just sad, you know, it's hard to, you want to, again, do right by the kids, but as a teacher and a taxpayer, I think it's a hard pill to swallow.
And while they continue to show up each day as a teacher and a taxpayer, there is one goal that remains the same.
But hopefully it doesn't continue to be cuts within the teachers because, you know, that's, I think, the worst place to cut from.
I have, faith in the people around me, and I have faith in the people that I work with. But right now, the most important thing is the kids.
In a message released today, the district acknowledges this financial crisis did not happen overnight, and they are committed to transparency, accountability, and rebuilding the public's trust by showing good stewardship of public dollars. If you missed today's briefing, you can watch it in its entirety on the WXII 12 News YouTube page. In the studio, Bethany Cates, WXII 12 News.